Sorry. Sorry about that. The mic cut out for a second. Don't know what that was about. Static or something. Um, but yeah, I hope you're all doing all right. Hi, Flame Doctor. Congrats on getting first here. How you doing? Mwah. So sorry about the sniffles. I sneezed like right before I started stream. I sneezed like right before it. So, um, give me one moment. I need to blow my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Mwah, 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 mwah. I don't know if anyone had a streak of first redeems. Nope, no one did. Your Twitch was messing up. Yeah, I've seen. It seems it is for a lot of people. Welcome back, Flame Doctor. Thank you for being here, and congrats on getting first. Mwah. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Apparently, the internet stuff went down again. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe that's why. Hello, that when is Twitch not broken? Especially the darn mobile app. Goodness. Sorry, give me one more. I need to blow my nose one more time. Stupid sneeze. Sorry about that. Goodness gracious. I'm doing alright, Flame Doctor. I'm doing alright. I slept in today. I don't know why. I just slept through some of my alarms. I had my alarm and I was snoozing it every 5 minutes and my phone lets me snooze like 3 times before it rings one more time, and then it says I missed it. And I snoozed it. I was like, okay, 5 more minutes. And I woke up and it was half an hour later. So um, my day went pretty quick, I'd say. I slept in. I'm also excited. Halloween is in 2 days. That's really exciting. Um, there won't be a stream on Friday because I'll be at a friends who are getting together to play D&D and stuff. Was this year's gone past quick? Yeah. Yeah. And probably Smash Bros. Yeah. So I spent a lot of my day watching Twitch and looking at some of my cards, but my MetaZoo cards and things, just because I haven't looked at them in a while. It's like, oh, I want to look at them. You're doing a back together this Halloween. Nice. And then Saturday, I'm going out shopping for candy. With my mom to try and find candy for the third annual Candy Tier List stream. We'll see if we can. See if we can. Sorry if I keep sniffling my nose. Really having a good time being runny right now. Allergy season? No, I just sneezed before this stream. I think my hair tickled my nose or something. It happens. Oh, there's the ad break. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Hi, Cookie. There's an ad break right now, so if you get smacked with ads. But hope you're doing alright, dear. Good to see you, good to see you. And sorry, I'm sniffling a lot right now. I sneezed like right before I started stream, and my nose is being mean to me. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. But hi, Cookie. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry about the sniffles. Stupid, stupid nose. So, um, I went to a grocery store the other day, yesterday, after my dentist appointment. I talked about this yesterday, but um, uh, looked at their Halloween candy that they had left. It was discounted, but it was just not discounted enough to be worth it at all. But they did have stuff um, I didn't find last year for last year's tier list. They had a bag of those gummy Krabby Patties, which I have not had in a very, very long time. But it was a variety bag of the regular ones and like mini ones and then sour ones. And there were like 60 of them, 60 pieces for like, I think it was 12, $15. I think it was 12. And it's just not worth it. And I don't like gummy Krabby Patties that much to spend that much for them. But they had bags of what I think they were Charleston chews, and I don't know if I've ever had them. What are they? There's a Wikipedia page. Charleston Chew is a candy bar consisting of marshmallow flavored nougat covered in chocolate flavor coating. Chocolate flavor, so it's not actually chocolate? Oh, okay. It was created in 1922 by the Fox Cross Candy Company, founded by stage actor Donley Cross and his friend Charlie Fox. The candy was named after the Charleston, a popular dance at the time. The company was purchased in 1957 by Nathan Sloan and later sold to Nabisco in 1980. Although Sloan did not invent the Charleston Chew, he did change the candy's original form, chocolate-covered vanilla nougat. In the 1970s, he introduced such new flavors as chocolate and strawberry. Warner Lambert purchased Charleston Chew from RJR Nabisco in 1988. Then Tootsie Roll Industries purchased the brand from Warner Lambert in 1993. The candy is available in vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry flavors. At one time, there were three additional flavors: banana, grape, and cherry. Cherry sounds kind of cool. Many Charleston Chews are a bite-sized, similarly shaped version of the candy bar introduced in 1998. The original packaging for Charleston Chews was a gray box that had the brand name in a small red font at the bottom of the box. That's a little boring. Charleston Chew candy bars have been used to demonstrate rheology to students in North American University geology labs. Oh. Flow of matter primarily in a fluid state, but also as soft solids or solids under conditions in which they respond with plastic flow rather than deforming elastically in response to an applied force. That's pretty cool. In popular culture, in the 1999 song "Forgot About Dre" by Dr. Dre and Eminem, Eminem raps the line, "And I'm still loco enough to choke you to death with a Charleston Chew." In the adult animated sitcom The Life and Times of Tim, Charleston Chew is frequently mentioned throughout the series. When asked what would be Tim's epitaph, Steve Dildarian, the show's creator, replied, "Probably something like, 'Here lies Tim. He loved Charleston Chews.'" Okay. In the animated sci-fi TV series Futurama, Charleston Chew is frequently mentioned and advertised by the head of Richard Nixon, who is the president of Earth. Okay. So it's nougat covered chocolate. That doesn't bode well if I am able to find some. They still had like so they have those big cardboard display boxes that they put in the seasonal aisle at the grocery store with the individual, bags of candies, right? Um and that the Charleston Chews were still like practically full. They were $5.99 a bag, I think. So if it goes down and they're still there, and I go over there, check that grocery store again on Saturday, I might, just because it didn't have them last the past 2 years. So we'll see. We'll see. But if it's new, marshmallow flavored nougat covered in chocolate flavor coating, so that doesn't bode well because I'm not a big fan of nougat, at least on its own. Um, at least on its own. Um, so I think the first the first candy tier list it wasn't that bad, but I like it. There was a ton of chocolate that first tier list. Um, and I think I was just tired of eating nougat. um, like a Milky Way. So, I've said this before, and I'll say it as many times as I want, I guess. But, like Milky Ways, Babe Ruths, and Three Musketeers are just like a deconstructed Snickers. They're a Snickers bar, but missing one thing. Like Milky Way is nougat and caramel in the chocolate. Babe Ruth is nougat and peanuts in chocolate, and the Three Musketeers I think is just nougat um, and chocolate. So, and I'm not a big fan of Three Musketeers. I would be curious to try the cherry flavored Charleston Chew, but it doesn't seem like, yeah, they don't make those anymore. There's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Strawberry would probably be interesting. But yeah, those are all three of those are just like a Snickers but missing something. They each put together, I guess, would make a Snickers in some way. Because the Snickers is chocolate, the peanuts, the caramel, and the nougat. There might be something I'm forgetting, but that's what I remember is in a Snickers bar. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. Oops, right. So, Charleston Chews seem to have changed hands many times, and now they've been with the Tootsie Company since '93. So, I want to see if I can find some more gummies this year, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I didn't have too many gummies for the tier list last year. There were the Lifesaver gummies, variants of those, Swedish Fish. So I guess there were a handful of Sour Patch Kids. Okay, never mind. We had some, but yeah. So I found out today um, that Wizards of the Coast, announced a Don Don Dan 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 secret layer. And if you don't know, Dan Dan is a Magic the Gathering format where it's 2-player. You both share an 80 card deck, and the only creature is Dan Dan, and it's an old and terrible creature. It's a 4/1 fish. Costs 2 blue pips, so it costs 2 blue mana. It can't attack unless defending player controls an island, and when you control no islands, you have to sacrifice your Dan Dan. So, um, it was a fan-made format made by one guy, posted on Reddit, and then in like 2016, it didn't take off till years later. There's an amazing heuristic studies video about it, and Wizards announced that they're going to be releasing a Dan Dan secret layer, which it's an 80 card Dan Dan deck, so that's pretty cool. And so because Dan Dan was born from I can't remember the person's name, the guy that made it, but hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Nick. His first name is Nick. I can't remember his last name. But the art, from what I've seen, they have styled. They got some different people to do the new Dan Dan art, and Dan Dan in the Secret Layers is a big koi fish, and it's really pretty art. It's quite gorgeous. And like this is probably the only secret layer that I would want to get my hands on, but the way that they've been doing secret layers, they're not print on demand anymore. They print a certain number and then that's it. So yeah. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. So Dan Dan is a 4/1, so it's 4 power, 1 toughness, and the deck. From what I know, I don't know much. It's been a while since I've watched the Mystic Studies video. But there's 8 Dan Dans in the deck, or 10. I think there's 10 Dan Dans, and so the Dan Dan only needs to hit. You only need to hit your opponent with a Dan Dan 5 times to win, because they have a power of 4 and you have 20 life. And so it was born from Nick looking at a binder full of old terrible cards that he has a bunch of, and then he made Dan Dan out of it, and it's just really cool. It's really cool. I don't know how much they're charging for it. I don't know if they've announced that yet. But I want to try playing Dan Dan. I might have a Dan Dan somewhere in my collection, but I don't think I do. So we'll see how the secret layer goes. They've done commander deck secret layers where like every single card is foil, or they've made versions where every single card is foil, and yeah, I don't know if those were any good, but Sorry. Almost swallowed some spit there. Hi, Kool-Aid Man. Mwah. How are you, sir? How you doing? Good to see you. Just rambling about magic. Super exhausted. I hope you get some. You're able to get some good sleep tonight, Kool-Aid Man. Always good to see you. It is middle of the week, but it's hump day. We're almost there. So your name? Do you want me to just say it, or would you like me to spell it? I could just whisper like a trigger word if you prefer. You got it. I could do that, Kool-Aid Man.
C O O L
It does that every time. But it's done that twice now tonight. Sorry about that. It's when I hold it in a specific position. Try not to do that more. Don't know why. Yeah, sorry. I don't think you guys heard, but when the mic cuts out, if it does for you guys, I don't know if it actually does, but there's a static noise, and then the mic goes quiet for like a second or two. Hi, Ninetail. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? I get you a good girl. After a couple more name whispers for Gleitman. C O O L A I D M A N 0 1 1 C O L A I D M A N 0 1 1. Thank you for the redeem coin, man. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, so sorry for you, dear. Thank you. Hi, Conrad. Hi, dear. Hi. How are you? Alright, let me drink some water and I can get you your good girl, Ninetail. Alright, let's get you your good girl, Ninetail. And hi, Kurt Rod. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Good to see you. Alright. Ninetail. It happened again. It's when I hold it like this and then go to whisper it like this. I don't know why it does that. Is it static? Is it the cord? I don't know. Sorry, it keeps happening. I hope you guys don't actually hear the pop, the static sound. Hope you guys don't, because it's not pleasant. Night now. No, it just goes out. Okay, thank goodness. Night till you worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. You're a very good girl. Ninetail, thank you for being here. Thank you for looking and chatting. Spending time with us on the streams. Thank you. It's always good to see you. Sorry, goodness. Until you're a very, very good girl. Such a good girl, yes you are. Yes, you were such a good girl. A very, very good girl, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Nigel, good girl. Such a good girl, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good girl, Nigel, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Mwah, mwah. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. 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 Mwah, mwah. Thank you, Ninetail. Thank you for the redeem, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Squats, what are you doing that for? Okay, fine. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those ties in shape. I see. I see. Thank you for the redeem, Ninetail. Thank you, sweetheart. Did you guys have something you made to eat today? For dinner, we had sorry. We had enchiladas and Spanish rice. It's very yummy. It's very yummy. One of my favorite comfort meals. Yeah, street tacos. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Those Halloween baskets got the ghost and ordered. And the guy went past me 3 times. Oh no. So, I guess Twitch is doing a thing where you get a bonus 250 bits when you gift 10 subs. I don't. That's how much is. I don't know how much bits are. I don't know. Maybe it's because I can't share on my own channel. Maybe I don't know if you. Whatever. So like $2.50 of worth of bits essentially. For gifting 10 subs. I mean, it's nice. but apparently it's only available for U.S. users in the U.S. for some reason. I don't know if they're just doing that because of like currency conversion, and it's only a good deal for them if it's with U.S. users. So that's kind of frustrating for people that don't aren't in the U.S. that stream. Right? That's kind of weird. I haven't had McDonald's in a long time. Oh, and did you guys know if you're subscribed to your streamer that you can go back through the VOD while it's live, just like on a YouTube live stream? So if you want to clip something, but you know missed the timing, you can go back and do that while the stream's live. That's kind of cool, but you have to be subscribed to do it. So I mean, it's a neat feature. It is neat. And I'm a little disappointed. The Pokemon didn't do a trick or treat bundle this year. They didn't do one. There was 2023 and 2022 and 2024, but there's no 2025. It's really annoying. It sucks because I enjoyed opening those every year. Wonder if they didn't do one this year because they didn't print enough. Like they feel like maybe they didn't print enough like spooky Pokemon. So if they did one this year, it'd just be a bunch of reprints from the last years. If that's even a concern they worry about, I guess. Um, but there's just not one there's not one for this year, and it sucks. I was excited to get one, and then upgrade my Pokemon booster bundle trick or trade draft cube. So I was excited to do that, but I guess not. Yeah, there's just not one. They didn't release one this year. Wonder if sales just didn't do well enough. But I don't know. Because you could still find like the previous years and last year's into this year. Excuse me. Walmart anyway. They had a bunch of them, and they didn't move much because you know there's not a big reason to buy them unless you want the Pikachu pumpkin stamps on the cards. But they're a cheap source of Pokemon cards if you just want to open Pokemon cards. Um, you can do that. Um, and I don't know. I've yet to play with the Trick or Trade Draft Cube. Um, the typing in the draft cube is very um uh, there's not. It's nice because the problem with a Pokemon draft cube is that unless you rule zero it, you need the whole Pokemon line to build a deck with. Um, so you would need a Charmander to go into Charmeleon to go into your Charizard. Unless you rule zero that as long as they're the same type, you can evolve onto them, which makes drafting much easier. But the types the Pokemon types you get in the Trick or Trade bundles are very balanced heavy towards Psychic and Dark types, which makes sense. Those are like Gengars and Hero Ghosts and stuff, and Mewtwo and Darkrai and Houndour, things like that. Mimikyu, Shuppet, and Bayonet. And then you get the odd grass type in Phantump, or Phantump and what's it called? What is Phantump's evolution? It's on like the tip of my tongue. Phantump evolution. Trevenant, that's right. So you get grass types in Phantump and Trevenant and Delmise. Is it Delmise? The anchor Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Is it called Delmise? Yeah, Delmise. And Delmise, and then you get electric types, and the couple times they print Pikachu in the things. In last year's, we didn't get. I don't think we got a new Pikachu. It was the Scarlet and Violet starters. So you got Fuecoco, Quaxley, and whatever the cat one is called. I can't remember. I actually put Fuecoco and the grass type starter in there just to put some more basics in there. Because the only grass types are Sprigatito. There's Sprigatito, Delmise, and then Trevenant's line. And then the fire types, the only fire types that you get in the Trick or Treat bundles is Litwick's line and Fuecoco. So fire is a very powerful typing in this draft cube because it's really only, most of them are weak to fire. I think some of the, or water. I think some of the different Litwick and Chandelure cards are weak to like dark because they're also ghost type. Or psychic because it's also poison typing. The poison types are printed in the psychic type in the trading card game. And then you have a bunch of psychic types and dark types. So, and then fighting types. There's a handful of fighting types that they've printed in the Trick or Treat bundles. There's Runerigus, and then Lycanroc, Nighttime Lycanroc, Cubone. So I put all the Cubones I had into the draft cube, so you can make Lycanroc and Runerigus, and then Okidogi. Okidogi is in there too. So they printed Okidogi, Monkey and Pheasantipity into the into last year's Trick or Trade bundle, and those cards are also available in like that set with the Eevee on it that everybody went like crazy for, and the polls are like terrible most of the time. And I watched a video of someone open a Elite Trainer box and they pulled a Monkey Dory, and I'm like, why did you? I have like 4 of those. So, and Monkey Dory Okidogi and Pheasantipede are actually really cool because they all do stuff when they have uh, dark type energy attached. Okidogi does like 100 more damage and gets 100 more HP when it has dark energy attached to it. So it hits like for like 200 and something, um, which is really cool. So fighting might be the best type in the draft cube. The only problem with um, wanting to build a draft cube out of the all 3 years of the trick or trade bundles, 3 or 4 years. I don't remember if they did one in 2021. Um, I know they at least did one in 2022. Um, maybe they just used 2021 cards in the 2022 one. Anyway, the only problem is you don't get uh, trainer cards in them, so you'd have to source the trainer cards yourself, which I had to do. So I looked through my all of my Pokemon cards and took out all the item cards, Pokeballs, anything that would be useful, draw cards, um, yeah, stuff like that. And I only have like 1 or 2 copies of Gust, um, or the trainer card that lets you swap your opponent's active Pokemon with one if they're benched. I think that's just called Gust of Wind or something. It's the card with the Weedle in the art being blown away by wind. Gust is a really good effect, and I only have one of them. um, I've yet to play with it. I want to one day. I need to. I need to rope someone into playing with me. I need to count how many cards are in the cube, because could draft it with more than 2 players. Could try. I don't know. A couple of years ago, I wanted to build a Magic or a Pokemon cube. I wanted to build a Pokemon cube, I think. So I was looking into it, and there were there's some info out there, but a lot of it's like building a Pokemon cube is pretty rough because of the evolution. So you have to rule that you have to build the cube with that in mind, and put like 8 Bulbasaurs and 6 Ivysaurs in there or whatever, which you still can do. Um, excuse me, sorry. um, and then you have to pick with the power level of your Pokemon cube you want to build, because a lot of the older Pokemon cards, they're not very high power compared to the more recent Pokemon cards. So it's harder to build a cube including cards from every era of the Pokemon card game because of that. So you could build a Pokemon cube with a low power level with older cards, which sounds like fun to me because I never had the chance to play with all these old Pokemon cards. Problem is you have to buy all of those. There's a podcast on YouTube called the P3 Podcast. Let me see if I can find it. And it's just about Pokemon cubing. And then they have they have stuff about how to build a Pokemon cube, and then they have VODs of them commentating drafts, online drafts. And the fun thing about a cube, of course, the whole draw of a cube is you the person building the cube get to decide what goes in it. You can build in your own synergies that you want, right? You get to pick what's in there, and that's really cool. I've only drafted a handful of times, but cube just seems like a lot of fun. And so I was trying to figure out, I started writing down notes in a notebook about, okay, I need to find these cards and these cards and these cards. And then I was like, wait, I have two 10,000 card boxes full of Medizu cards. And then I was like, oh, I can just build up Medizu Cube. So I did that instead. And I played with a handful of times. Um, but not like with like a whole draft of like 8 players. I want to do that one day, maybe for my birthday. Maybe. Yeah, if you want to build a Pokemon cube for cheap, and you just happen to have like a bunch of bulk trainer cards, but you want like a bunch of the same kind of Pokemon, right? Because you can have a big Pokemon collection, but maybe not like 5 or 6 of one particular card of Bulbasaur or Haunter or whatever, right? And you get the trick or trade bundles. You get like a handful of them, and then you can build a cube with just those. Or what I did, I had the past 2 or 3 years of not draft, trick or trade bundles. So I built the trick or trade cube out of um, those. So I might take it with me to our get together on Friday just to see if people want to give it a try because it's Halloween themed. You know, we even sleeved that cube on stream. I don't. How long ago was that? It was so long ago. um, took us flat 3 hours, huh? That was in May of this year. Oh, and you have to find your own energy cards too. You have to do that. So that VOD was from from May. Last time I got a view was in September. That was fun though, sleeping all those cards. Oh, and if you guys, I don't know if anyone's awake. But if you guys are watching the VODs on YouTube and then it has the auto dubbing, let me know because I turned it off. I turned that setting off. But if you guys get the auto dubs, let me know. That could be like your own settings. I don't know how it works. I got an email like last week from YouTube saying that in the next couple weeks they're going to automatically roll out auto dubbing on my channel, and the setting will be on by default. So you only have to do something about it unless you want to turn it off. And here's how to turn it off. So next chance I got, I turned it off because I've experienced auto dubbing, and it sucks. At least for ASMR, because it just auto dubs the voice and then I don't even know if it takes into account like noise or music or anything. It's really jarring. It's really jarring. I was listening. I was trying to go to bed, and I was just turned on an ASMR video that's in Japanese, and it turned on auto dubbing, and then just started yelling at me. Did not take into account audio balance or if the person's whispering or not. It's just really, it's just terrible. So I made sure to turn it off. Now I kind of want to look at the cube, Pokemon cube. I moved it to my dresser because I had to clean up for the hand cam stuff for the celebration stream. So I moved it to my dresser, and I would get it out. I got its own deck box for it to hold it, um, in sleeves. Okay, I want I kind of want to go get it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So I got its own deck box for it. Um, it holds a ton of cards. It holds a ton of cards. If I didn't have the draft cube in, I could put all of my commander decks in it. It's that big. So I have them separated by card type. So on the back, I have the energy cards, trainer cards, and then the Pokemon. So the only thing is that you have to find your own trainer cards to put in it. I don't know what the best way to source that would be. Like maybe eBay listings. Let's see. Just like Pokemon card lot. No duplicates. Yeah, you have to do something like that. But there's no guarantee they'd even work with the cube. I just have to look through my cards to find stuff to put in there. Um, so years ago when I was younger, I don't remember how old I was. One of my cousins collects Pokemon cards. I don't know if he still does, but he gave me like all of his trainer cards because he didn't care about them. So, I had a bunch. I had a bunch. They're all sleeved up. Oh, is this a pleasant sound? Does it even sound like anything? So, I watched I think it was the professor uploaded a video today to Larian Community College. I think it was today's video. About 5 casual friendly magic formats. And one of them was, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a cube draft format for 2 players, where each player makes 14 packs of 7 cards from the cube after you shuffle up the cube and stuff, and then you take one card from your pack, then pass it, and then take 2 from that one, and then pass it, and then take 2 again, and then the last 2 cards you remove from the pool. Just put them face down or put them back in the box, whatever, and then repeat. And then excuse me, as you're drafting, you can, I think it was like a house rule or something, I don't remember, some rule options where you either keep the cards you draft from your pack face down, and then the cards that you took from your opponent's pack, another player's pack, face up. So when you're drafting with the other player, you have some information, but not all the information. So it makes drafting maybe a little more exciting or interesting. Sorry, I have no idea if there's it's a good ASMR sound. I don't know. But the nice thing about the trick or trade bundles are that you don't have to think really too hard about what you put in the cube, and you don't have to worry about including Pokemon from every type, or if you even want to do that, because that sounds exhausting. I did that with the Metazoo cube, and Metazoo has, because with Pokemon they have Poison, Psychic, all these types that they just kind of roll into one color, right? So Psychic types are your Psychic type cards are your Psychic types, your Poison types, your Fairy types, because they retired the Fairy type after the Sun and Moon era. Is it the Sun and Moon era they retired the Fairy type? And Dragon types used to just be normal type cards, and then Fighting and Ground and Rock are all rolled into with the Fighting energy symbol. Bug and Grass and stuff are all rolled into the Grass symbol. And Water and Ice are Water symbol. In Metazoo, you have every single type. I have the rule books here. Let's see. Count them up. So in Metazoo, there's water, flame, forest, frost, lightning, earth, cosmic, dark, light, and spirit, and then colorless. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you count colorless, 11 types that you can or can't, don't need to all include on one cube. I did. Because MetaZoo's deck building it's kind of terrible if you just have one set, especially base set. Like there's just not a ton of there's a lot of really good rares in base set MetaZoo, Mothman, and some of the promos from that era of the first MetaZoo release are pretty good. But a lot of that set is just terrible pack chaff that you're never going to use. And a lot of the sets set up archetypes or strategies that won't reach their full potential or even be able to be utilized really till the next set or next two sets released, because they're not making it anymore. And so MetaZoo deck building is kind of difficult. Especially because the MetaZoo's native set, the last set they released, the last main set they released before the Hello Kitty disaster, the Hello Kitty or My Melody set was a disaster. Native is a really good set with a lot of power, and like the power leap from like wilderness to native. That's a gap of 2 sets. It's from UFO to even UFO. I don't know. It's crazy. Native has a bunch of so MetaZoo is a game about cryptids, right? And the native set is a set based on legends of and stories from native cultures and things. And the set, it's really cool. It's really cool. And they printed a lot of giant creature types apart in that set, and the giants go crazy. They go nuts. I just don't have a ton of that set because boxes of that set still go for over $100. It's crazy. Hi, Star Girl. Mwah. You want some smooches? Okay, let me drink some water. Get you your smooches. Good to see you, Star Girl. Hope you're doing okay. I'm just rambling to myself. Sleep in 20 minutes, no worries. Okay. I'm sorry. There goes Star Girl. Thank you for this mutual name, sir. Thank you. Hope those were all right for you. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness gracious. Hi, Tato. Thank you for being here. How you doing? We're just rambling about card games some more. Spooky games I snagged. Oh right, there's a sale, huh? I haven't looked at it. Because I need to spend money on candy this year. If I do, we'll see if I can find anything good this year. Is the sale over? Oh, it ends on November 3rd. All right, let's see. Let's see what's on my. Okay, there's some stuff on my wish list that's on sale, but I don't know. There's a bunch of games on my wish list I put on there earlier this year. That are horror games or kind of spooky games, and they're not out yet. They're not out yet, unfortunately. But no, I haven't bought any games yet. I haven't. Let's see, date added. Let's see, what were those games? I put on .45 Parabellum Bloodhood. I don't actually remember why I put this on here. I think it's because it's by the Valhalla devs. Yeah, it's by the Valhalla devs. Chained Backroom Semi. It's a fellows we're considering getting. Ah. So that's on there. I don't know if it's a horror game exactly. That's there, and then building relationships is on my wish list. You play as a building and you cultivate relationships with objects and other buildings. And it just looks silly. I don't remember why this is on here. They speak from the abyss. Zenith. Dungeon crawler RPG inspired by the classics. Fighter commune with the demonic denizens of the abyss in turn-based encounters. Travel through the realm of despair and head towards the zenith point. In the distance lies the mighty mansion Melancholia. Will you only find glory, agony, or freedom? So I could put on there because it looked cool. And then Elation for the Wonderbox 6000 looks really weird. It's a point and click. It looks like a point and click. Elation for the Wonderbox 6000 is a first-person claymation adventure game of going into the city to try and find a game from your youth that no one else remembers. And it's like really unsettling looking. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but it's on my wish list because it looks cool. Compound Fracture is a horror FPS where you shoot dinosaurs. So sign me up. It doesn't have a release date yet, it looks like, but it looks really cool. And then We Kill Monsters I put on there. Oh, this was in February. No release date for this one yet. And Annapurna Interactive. Oh, okay. We Kill Monsters is a solo or co-op adventure set in a mysterious and massive pit. You are a husk of Edenu, homunculi created to explore the depths and hunt angels. It just looks pretty unique. I don't know. It looks fancy. Project Structure 01 is a walking simulator through back rooms, brutalist architecture, Katagia, Katagaya. You don't know who you are, you don't know what you are, you just know that something compels you to get to the literal bottom of this world. Spirits and alien landscapes around you as you get deeper in this under earth. Try to survive and make sense of it all. It's like a PS2 looking adventure game with a pretty unique art style. Mercia is like Animal Crossing horror, like the original Animal Crossing on the Nintendo 64 and GameCube style horror game where you play as a girl that goes to like your dad's work because it's bring your daughter to work day, and you have to catch bugs and stuff. It looks interesting. Then Kitsune: The Journey of Odashino is on there. It's a point and click game, I think. You play as a fox girl, and you have a frog, sentient frog friend. It's is it a platformer? I don't actually know, but it looks very pretty. Then Athanasia is also a dinosaur horror shooting game, but it's got like thylacine in it and stuff. Um, yeah, it looks cool. I agree with about the need more dinosaur games. Oh, it has a demo. Interesting. Maybe we'll have to give that a try sometime. Yeah, I put a bunch of games on my wish list. I forgot about Bonnie Bear Saves Frog Time. It doesn't have a release date yet. It just says coming soon. It's a very cute game. It has a Saturday morning or evening PBS Kids vibes. It's very cute. Yeah, so there are games I'm excited for. Moros Protocol is out. We played the demo for that during a Next Fest. I think the one before this, the one that just ended. I found it because of a TikTok where they highlight that one of the bosses is a robot cyborg lady with a really big butt. So it's like, oh, okay, sign me up. And the game's actually really fun. It's really fun. And the pixel style's fun too. It's $25. I definitely wait for a sale for what I've played, but it's definitely worth playing. Moros Protocol. The gunplay's fun. It is faster paced, similar to. I don't think it's as fast as something like Doom 2016. At least didn't feel that fast, but it is, you know, it's good. It's good. All right, give me 1 second. Need to blow my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, there's a ton of games I'm excited for. They're just not out yet. Or yeah, I don't know. All the games I want to play aren't out yet. Guess I should. That's a better way to put that. So is chained backrooms? Is that like the one where you have to climb out of hell or whatever? Your ankles are tied to people. I guess I can just look it up. Hold on. Chained back rooms. It's a horror game where players are chained together, forced to survive and explore procedurally generated backrooms levels. Only coordinated teamwork can help avoid dangers and find an escape. Co-op for 1 to 4 players. Okay. Why the reviews are mixed. Oh, you are chained together. Okay. Not as polished yet. Ah, is that the issue? It's not worth it. It's recently posted a review. Oh, recently posted was August. That's not good sign. Um Wow, this game is terrible. It barely runs and everything is broken. Even in the shop, you have to spam jump into a door to get through it. First monster locked us in the spawn, so we couldn't get out. Insanely cool concept. Worst execution. This should genuinely be removed from the Steam store. If you get 2 people, it's probably better, but 3 or more is not recommended. I get what they're going for with the mechanic, but 3 people with 2 feet of chain doesn't make for a fun time after the initial fun wears off. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. Yeah. So I don't know. It's on sale for $2.50, but reviews do not instill confidence. They don't. Oh, the Outer Worlds 2 is out. I've played the first Outer Worlds game. I never finished it. But I did play it. I played it on Game Pass years ago. I didn't get very far. I guess I don't remember why. I just wasn't feeling it, I guess. Hi, Brad. How are you, Brett? How you doing, sweetheart? Mwah, 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 mwah. Bread and mouth sounds? Okay. And smooches. Is there a particular kind of smooch that you would like? Breathy ones? Gotcha. Get to work in less than an hour. Okay, Brett, no worries. We get you your redeems. Give me 1 second. I just need to blow my nose real quick. Okay. All right. There's your smooches, Brett. Sorry, you said you don't have a ton of time tonight, so I'm trying not to rush through them, but also don't want to take forever. So, just want to make sure you get them all before you have to go. Next is your good bread. All right. You're a very, very good bird. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bird. Good bird, good. Good bird, such a good bird. Yes, you are. Look at you, such a good bird. Yes, you are. Such a good bird. Yes, you are. Look at you, such a good bird. Such a good bird. Yes, you are. Good bird, 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 good bird. Good bird, 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 good bird. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Hiccup. All right. Now your mouth sounds, Brett. Oh, hi, Dulo. Sorry, I didn't notice you. Your and Brett's names are both. There's the same color on my phone and on my chat widget on my monitor. So I didn't notice. Sorry. Hi, Dulo. I was ignoring you on purpose. It was a complete accident. Hope you're doing okay. Sorry about that. Goodness, I feel bad. Okay. So just heads up, I'm going to be doing some mouth sounds. So if those aren't your thing, I totally understand. They're not for everybody. Feel free to mute the tab. Get up, go get a snack, get some water, take your meds, brush your teeth if you haven't yet. It'll just be a couple minutes here. right, James. All right, just need to drink some more water. My tongue's really dry. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you for the water. I'll drink some more. Hi, James. Okay. No worries, James. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Thanks for being here. Good to see you, sweetheart. We're about. That's probably enough mouth sounds. That's probably enough. Thank you for the redeemed spread. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for the good bread, smooches, and the mouth sounds redeemed, sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah. So we're approaching the 2 hour mark. So if anyone has any trigger requests that they haven't gotten in yet, please do so soon to get those to you before it gets too late. Excuse me. Raven, I was gonna raid you in like 30 minutes. Thank you for the raid, Raven. Thank you. Hi, Lagging Genie. Hello. There we go. Please go follow Raven if you're not already. Raven's also, she's very sweet. She has a very nice voice. She's very cozy to listen to, and she's very funny. Please give her some love, please. Give her a follow if you're not already. You beat me to it, yep. You beat me to it. Please go follow Raven. Raven, thank you for trusting me with your community, sweetheart. Thank you. And thank you, Raiders, for supporting Raven and her content. She's a big old sweetheart. She's very sweet. Her content deserves way more attention than it gets. She's awesome. She's super talented. Please give her some love, please. But Raven, please do not worry about sick. Take care of yourself, sweetheart. Get some food, get some water, take your meds, do what you gotta do. Thank you for the raid, sweetheart. Thank you. And welcome, readers. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup Tipper, your local Teddy Variety streamer. I do ASMR like this every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do handcam ASMR on Sundays. And the rest of the week, we play games. It's the middle of the week, so tomorrow we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, and then I won't be streaming on Friday because that's Halloween, and I'll go to a friend's house to play some D&D that day. Behave Dust Bunnies. That's what I call my guys. That's my channel points are anyway. What a coincidence. But on Saturday we'll be playing Super Thunderblade, as our Sega Saturday game. So every Monday, we were playing Sonic Mania every Monday, and then the game made me crash out this week because the Metal Sonic fight is very frustrating. So if I'm gonna crash out on a game, I'd rather be something like Elden Ring or something, and not Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is still a very good game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. So we'll probably play something else on Mondays now. This past Tuesday, we played some Combat Evolved. Yes, last night we played some Combat Evolved because I got the itch to play it again after the remake announcement, um, and I hadn't played it since in like at least 2 years or longer. It was just last night. Um, that VOD should be up on YouTube in almost about 2 hours, uh, or no, 2 hours, 2 hours. But the VOD is up on YouTube or Twitch right now. I'll watch it on Twitch. Um, we made it up to 343 Guilty Spark. It was about a 3 hour stream, maybe a little over 3 hours. I don't remember. I was going to stop at Assault on the Control Room, but we just kept going. So I had a great time. And every Thursday we play some Baldur's Gate 3. We're in Act 3. We're exploring the sewers right now. And every Saturday we play an old Sega game off the Sega Genesis Classics collection. This will be Sega Saturday 46 out of 55 because I have 55 games. Because I had the Sega Genesis Classics collection sitting collecting dust in my Steam library for a handful of years. I bought it because I started reading Uncle from Another World, the Uncle from Another World manga. Um, and Uncle, he's a big Sega fan, and before he got isekai'd, uh, like the only he was very into Sega. So, and the volumes he talks about Alien Soldier and stuff. It's like, oh, I want to try those games so I know what's going on. So I bought the Sega Genesis Classics collection and then really never touched it. And then last year Sega announced that it was going to be delisted from sale on the 6th of that December, last December. And it was. So you can't buy it anywhere. I don't know if they made physical copies or not. So those might be out there, maybe for the Switch or something. I don't know. Um, but it's a collection of 50 something games. I don't have all of them. They removed the Sonic games from it before I bought it because they made a classic Sonic collection or something. So I can't 100% the game because I don't have the Sonic games. I can't get all the achievements. And we started Sega Saturdays a little over a year ago now. And yeah, it feels weird that we're almost done with this, but we are. Uh, this weekend is Super Thunderblade, which doesn't even have a Twitch category. So I have no idea what to expect. I'm guessing it's a beat 'em up or a side scroller thing. I don't know. Maybe an RPG. I have no idea. Um, last weekend we played Streets of Rage 3. So we're almost done. Sega Saturdays are going to take us into like mid-January because I've been sick a couple weekends this year and just been busy some Saturdays. So I've missed, I think, 4. So yeah, or played a different game that weekend because it was a collab. Anyway, that's what we're doing. That's the game rotation. So I don't know what we're gonna do on Monday because I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, thank you for the raid, Raven. Please go get your snack. But yeah, thank you guys for coming with raid. Hi, Mako. Hi, Laggy Genie. Hope you guys had a good time. Chat with Raven. Raven's very good at yapping. We were talking about card games and drafting today. And candy bars. we looked into what the heck a Charleston chew is because I saw bags of them at grocery store down the street from my dentist office, the dentist I go to, yesterday. Uh, Apparently they're marshmallow flavored nougat logs covered in chocolate flavored coating. And I'm not a big fan of just nougat and chocolate. That's what a Three Musketeers is, if I'm recalling correctly. And so I think I talked about this last time Raven rated us. But like Three Musketeers, Baby Ruth's, whatever it's called, and Milky Ways are all just like a deconstructed Snickers. They're a Snickers but missing something. Milky Way has the caramel, the nougat, and the chocolate. Then Babe Ruth's have the peanuts, nougat, and chocolate, and then the Three Musketeers is just nougat and chocolate. So, um, they're just all worse Snickers bars, in my humble opinion. I don't mind the first year, the first candy tier list. I had Milky Way Midnight, and that actually surprised me because at that tier list, I was drowning in nougat and chocolate. There was too much. There was too much, and the dark chocolate of the Milky Way Midnight was like, um, it was a breath of fresh air. It was nice. I think the best thing I had that the first tier list was those bat and pumpkin shaped hard pretzels, just because they were a really nice palate cleanser. Like you would eat one and then it cleared whatever taste was in your mouth. It was great. And pretzels are just good. It's hard to mess up a pretzel. Um, yeah, we did play Halo last night. Liking Genie. Did we we raided Raven last night? We did. We did. It was uh I got one clip out of that stream, or one moment I thought was clippable that I went back and clipped. We were going through the hallways to get to the control room, and there's a point where you clear a room. I think it's excuse me, it has grunts and active camo elite, and then it goes down. It's one of those tunnel hallways that goes down and then up and then into one of those long hallways with um the ramp down to the left. You know, the left side of that hallway is lower than the right side. I don't know how to describe it, but I can see it in my brain. Anyway, after you clear the big room and then move into the transitional little hallway with the down ramp and then the up, that weird wedge shape in the middle of the room. There's two hunters in there, and I forgot. So I was rambling about the sound, how I like the sound the Needler makes in Combat Evolved, and then look down the hallway, and then the two hunters had spawned like right next to each other. They were staring each other in the face, and then they both slowly turned towards me. They like turned to look at me, and then they both charged their cannons at the same time, and then blew me up. It was great. it was it was so good. Oh, sorry. Forgot to give heads up about the ad break. Sorry. I got distracted. Apologies. Apologies. But yeah, there won't be a stream this Friday. There's no ASMR this Friday. Hi, Yuri. How are you, sweet? How you doing? Good to see you. Sorry, there's a break right now. I don't know if you can hear me. Go to bed. I wish I could. My I didn't have time to wash my bedding earlier this week on Monday or Tuesday. Squeaky chair. This chair is old. I got it secondhand from a school that was doing. They were selling all their old stuff to make room for the new stuff, new chairs and things. So I got this one, and so I don't know how old it is. I've had it for since at least 2020, maybe 2019. I don't know if I had it that long, but endocrinologist earlier next day, but she finally prescribed you good booby pills. Nice, let's go. Let's go. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. We'll probably call it night here in like 5-10 minutes. Don't want to go too late because I need to put my sheets in the dryer. So, yeah. Let's see. I was gonna raid Cassian, but it looks like he's ending soon. What else do we have tonight? Minari's live. Violet and Yui are as well. I haven't raided Yui in a really long time. She said the pills will help get better shapes. Nice. Let's go. Okay. Curious who Cassian is raiding. Maybe we can rate them too. Did you have something yummy today, Ari? We had enchiladas and Spanish rice. Oh, hi, Cassie. Let's do it. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this person, but we can give that a try. Thank you for the 25 stream streak, Ari. Thank you. Popeye's Ghost Pepper Chicken Sandwich. I've not had Popeyes. I think the last time I had Popeyes was when one of my uncles came over, to visit, and they live like 3 states away. And they swore by. Was it Popeyes? I think it was Popeyes, and we just got a bunch of like chicken tenders and sauces. It was okay. Not the best, but it was good. I don't know if I've had. I know like a couple like years ago, people were going crazy for their sandwiches, the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I don't know if that was manufactured or if that was like real. I'm not sure. I never had one. I don't know if there was a Popeyes near me. I don't know. Like, I know there's Popeyes in my area, just not like in my immediate area. I'd have to go for like a 30-minute drive. Maybe not 30 minutes. Wait, I'm trying to picture it in my brain. It might be 30 minutes. At least 10. So, I don't know. Poutine? What's poutine? I don't know what that is. Sounds fancy. Is it something with like gravy? Bagged milk? I, you guys have strawberry milk up there? But like some. I like strawberry milk. Fries, cheese curds melted with hot gravy. Oh, I would hope that gravy is hot or at least warm. Cold gravy it's just ugh. Go strawberry cows. Let's go. So I like strawberry milk a lot. I'm not a big fan of chocolate milk. Not really. To be fair, it's been a while since I've had it, but if I'm gonna get a flavored milk, I'm gonna pick strawberry for sure. Um, there's a dairy brand in my state, and they have like this big factory they can go drive to and buy stuff in from their factory and stuff. And because there's like it's very hilly over there with lots of open pastures and stuff, so there's probably a lot of dairy cows. Um, and they make flavored milk, and they make root beer flavored milk, and it's so good. I love it. It's amazing. I don't know if they still make it, but when I was little, they had orange cream or orange flavored milk. I think it was just orange creamsicle. That's it tastes so good. It's so good. We would take day trips with my mom and my grandma when I was little. We would drive down there to get their um they call it squeaky cheese because you bite it and like squeaks against your teeth. That's like cheese curds or something. I don't know. Little cheese nuggets. Thank you for the stretch, Genie. Thank you. All right, let's get the raid going because it's 10 o'clock. So I need to get my bedding in the dryer. All right. Well, let's go. So I guess we'll raid whoever. I don't know who this is, but Cassian raided them. So I was lurking in Cassian's chat because I was going to raid Cassian tonight, but you beat me to it, just like Raven. So give me a second, sort my headphones, and we'll get the raid going here in just a moment. Okay. I don't know who this is, but if casting rate them, I'm sure they're very nice. Okay. Just make sure I spell this right. There's 2 underscores. There we go. Please be nice. Give the sub love, please, please. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Baldur's Gate 3. And I hope you all have a very good Halloween. Have some fun. Be safe. Eat some candy. Brush your teeth. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the raid. Raven, thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Oh my goodness, stupid burps. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Baldur's Gate 3. We'll probably spend, I don't know how big the supers are, but that's what we're doing tomorrow. But good night, guys. Take care of yourselves. Get some food, get some water, take your meds, brush your teeth, put on some cozy pajamas, get some good sleeps. If you need more of my ASMR, I upload my VODs to YouTube. They're all over there. Last night's Halo stream will be up as a YouTube video in about 2 hours. Or you can watch the VOD on Twitch in the meantime. But there's no ads on YouTube because we're not monetized over there. We don't have enough subs and watch time and all that stuff. But good night, guys. Love you all very much. Bye bye. Be nice. Brush your teeth. Drink water. Bye bye. Good night. Love you. Bye.